This is episode 1734. Welcome to the Daily Meditation Podcast. I'm Mary Meckley, and I honor you for showing up for yourself today as you get ready to slow down and give yourself a little more peace, energy, and clarity. In today's episode, you are going to be guided using a breathing technique to calm your mind and body. And as you explore this week's theme of mental wellness, mental and emotional wellness, you will find that breathing techniques are one of the fastest ways to instantly calm your mind and body. So if you suffer from anxiety or stress or depression, doing a breathing technique can soothe your emotions. So before I guide you through the breathing technique, I want to share some information with you about your vagus nerve. If you want to look it up yourself to research this nerve, and I encourage you to do so because it's important in how you may respond to stress. It is spelled vagus. It is the longest cranial nerve. So it extends from your brainstem and touches many different organs and areas of your body that it impacts, such as your throat and your heart and your abdomen, and it connects it to your brain. This vagus nerve is so important because not only does it pass through so many major organs of your body, but it also impacts the autonomic nervous system, which consists of the parasympathetic and sympathetic parts. And how this nerve functions is basically it's a circuit that links the neck, heart, lungs, and abdomen to the brain. So it impacts your gut health as well as your breath, as well as your heart rate and inflammation in your body, and how you manage fear, especially stress and anxiety. When you tone this vital nerve in your body, it helps you to manage your mental health and wellness. So the breathing technique I want to share with you is a breathing technique you can do anytime, and it is especially helpful to you if you are experiencing a panic attack or if you are fearful or you're feeling depressed. And it's a simple technique where you extend the exhale for double the count as your inhale. So you will inhale and exhale through your nose as you do this breathing technique. And if you inhale to the count of 3, then you would want to exhale to the count of 6. You just double the count on the exhale. Now, as you do this breathing technique, you want to make sure that you don't feel lightheaded as you do it. So if your breath capacity is not so strong, then I recommend that you inhale to the count of 3 and exhale to the count of 6. If at any time you start to feel nauseated or faint, as I mentioned, just resume your natural breath. I'm going to guide you through this technique where you inhale to the count of 6 and exhale to the count of 12. Now, you inhale and exhale at your own pace. You can always work up to doing it to the count of 6 on the inhale and 12 on the exhale. You could even extend it longer as you build up your breath capacity. So this technique is going to help tone your vagus nerve. And as your vagus nerve becomes more toned, you respond to stress in a much better way. You're able to tolerate more. I've shared a breathing technique with you and information about your vagus nerve probably about a month or 2 ago in another series. But I want to be sure to share it during this mental and emotional wellness series we're doing this week because it's such a simple, powerful technique, and you may not be so familiar with your vagus nerve. Now, there are a few other things you can do to stimulate your vagus nerve. There's even a medical procedure you can do that helps to treat a variety of medical conditions, especially depression or stress or anxiety. But there are many natural ways that you can stimulate and strengthen your vagus nerve. One way, besides the breathing technique I'll be sharing with you, is to expose yourself to cold water, such as maybe swimming in a cold pool, or simply spending a few minutes or even 1 minute in a cold shower. Maybe take a nice hot shower, and then at the end of that, spend a minute and build up to even several minutes of standing under cold water. This strengthens your vagus nerve. And another way to strengthen your vagus nerve is by improving your gut health. Taking probiotics is one way to do this. And you might want to consider a test, such as an intestinal flora kit. And there's one called Viome that I saw again and again in research that I did for this series. It's spelled V as in Victor, IOME. And this is a test that you can take at home, and it profiles your microbiome. And then you get personalized dietary recommendations to help you to get back on track with your gut health. So scientists know that the vagus nerve is responsible for that gut-brain communication. And so when you improve your microbiome, then you may very well improve your mood. So those are simple ways to help tone your vagus nerve. I'll mention one other way, and that is by using soothing voices. And this actually helps to calm you. When you hear a calming voice, such as in a guided meditation, then this can help relax your vagus nerve and in turn, it helps to tone it. If you want to be guided in a soothing meditation, I share a daily half-hour guided meditation on my Sip and Om meditation app. You can try it for 2 weeks free, and you receive a journal that is customized specifically for the week's theme. So you get a mental wellness journal for this week with a daily reflection question. And you also receive a slow down guide with the different meditation techniques. And you could use a technique or two off of that slow down guide to focus on as you go throughout your day when you encounter stress. You also receive a few other perks there on the Sip and Om meditation app. So I invite you again to try it for 2 weeks. Absolutely free access to over 1,700 guided meditations. So now, settle yourself down and I'll share the breathing technique with you. And then you can take that technique into your own meditation, doing it for as many times as you feel comfortable doing so. So straighten your spine and begin to relax your mind and body. Inhale and exhale through your nose. This keeps your breath relaxed and soft. And inhale now to your own pace. I'll guide you through the count of 6 as you inhale and to the count of 12 as you exhale. Again, go at your own pace. So inhale to the count of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Inhale. Exhale. Very nice. Notice how you feel. Notice if you need to inhale and exhale to a lesser count or maybe even to a longer count. And continue with your breathing technique, doing it for a few more rounds, and then allow yourself to go into inner stillness. You are so worth slowing down for.